Yeah. What's going on, y'all? We're back after a long fucking time with some more Reforge and X. And oh, there's my TTS. Hopefully, unfortunately, I can't hear it right now because I can't get my shit up. Nigga, I swear to God, if you don't fucking, all right, let me hear it. Fuck. Oh, I can't hear it on the stream again. Fuck. Ooh, that was loud as shit. Well, actually, it's not even. Fuck it. It's fine. We'll need TTS right now. We're just getting back to it. We'll fuck with TTS later. But for now, sorry. We got Mr. Reforge. From April 9th. Yeah, because I've been gone for a minute. I've been gone for a whole minute. But when you beg for a living and go after brokies, see, the thing about this, which tickles me so much, is that I called this shit. I felt this coming up when it was little. When the little bits of him doing it. Not even just the way that he talks to his audience, but just like this, I could just see the money going away. Especially with the way the industry's moving nowadays, bro. These, like I said before, these PlayStation niggas gonna need some place to go. And it looks like he's already panhandling and it's fucking crazy. He's gonna be DSP in like a year, bro. I swear to God. Well, at least DSP is interesting.
Corporate chill and a bootlicker. A lot of you are babies. A lot of you are children. You want an apology? Is that what you want? You want him to say sorry? We're sorry.
All right,
We're sorry you don't.
All right, sorry, I was
afford
testing
our
something.
Device. What? People will call me a corporate chill and a bootlicker. A lot.
It's so quiet. I'm so sorry. Really? No.
A lot of you are babies.
It's better.
A lot of you are children. You want an apology? Is that what you want? You want him to say sorry? We're sorry. We're sorry you can't afford our device. What should he send you some complimentary tissues so you can cry? What the frick is this soft, mushy attitude of entitlement these days? What is this? A CEO is supposed to field a question about if people can't afford their device and you don't like his answer? Get the frick over it. Do you do this with any other device? Hey, Apple, what if people can't afford your iPhone? What the frick kind of a question is that? Then don't buy it. What?
If it is too expensive, don't buy it. That is true. But the way you're going about saying it is very dickish. Like, why? You're really going to bat for them, but why? Maybe because you can afford it, I think. But, like, you're being unnecessarily rude about it. Like, why are you annoyed about the question? Are you making money off it?
Any other device? Hey, Apple, what if people can't afford your iPhone? What the frick kind of a question is that?
Well, when it comes to iPhone, they do make different, at least they used to have, 3 different, levels of it, much like the PlayStation. But, I don't think Nintendo. I think we're talking about the Nintendo shit, right? Is that what we're talking about? How expensive the thing is. So if it's too expensive, don't buy it, which is true. But as far as I'm aware, there's no lower model of the Switch 2 aside from the Switch 1. So it's not quite I don't know. I don't know.
Then don't buy it.
Yeah.
What? I'm gonna go to a press conference for a new Rolex. Yeah. Question here. Reforge
Why would you even buy a Rolex?
Gaming, YouTube. What do you say to the people that can't afford your watch? Huh? What? What do you mean? We don't care. We don't care. This I'm telling you, I don't know where this noodle spine, weak-wristed entitlement sissiness comes from about like, well, but what about the people who can't afford it? What about them?
Wow. You're just gonna lose out on fucking customers then? That's a great way to lose on some fucking customers. That's a lot like Richard Ziegler saying, if you support Trump, don't watch our movie. You're cutting yourself out a lot of fucking bones there, bro.
What
With that
about
kind of fucking
them?
attitude.
What do you mean? Why is this a question?
Why are you such an ass kisser? That's a better question.
Comparing Apple to Rolex to Nintendo is wild. Really? Apple is a leader in the phone market. Nintendo is a leader in the gaming market. You don't think there's an analogy
Is the
there?
leader?
And Rolex?
I'm sorry. Did I mishear that?
Really? Apple is a leader in the phone market. Nintendo is a leader in the gaming
A
market.
leader. Okay, I did mishear that. I'm sorry. That was my bad.
You don't think there's an analogy there? And Rolex?
No. I mean, I get the very base. They're both expensive things. If you can't if I can afford it, don't buy it. But like that is kind of apples and oranges. Because who the fuck is buying a Rolex? who in this community would really care about buying a Rolex? We're not talking about Rolexes. You should compare it to a different fucking thing. Also, I'm in a fucking motel right now, so if you hear other noise, it's neighbors.
These are luxury items. I know when I say luxury, everyone's Superman underpants get twisted up and they can't think straight. These are non-necessity items. That's why they're called luxury items. So yes, an iPhone and a Nintendo Switch are very similar in that they're market leaders and their product is not needed.
I would disagree with that. I feel like phones are necessities nowadays. You can have your whole life on your phone. I do feel like they're a necessity. You can't live without it, but I don't know. I would call a phone a necessity, for sure.
You don't need it. It's not necessity. So, Apple's.
But his fucking big brain ass, dumb ass, big ass head brain ass will probably say something like, "Well, you don't need to breathe, do you? So it's not a necessity." I'm gonna fucking. Oh, if you say that, I swear to God.
$1 trillion company too. Right. It does. I'm not talking about the valuation of the company. Whether Samsung comes out with a new television or Toshiba comes out with a new set of speakers, no one's ever like, but what about the people that can't afford your device? What the frick do I care about that? What are we running?
You should care about that because the people who can't afford your device will not buy your device, meaning your device will not sell as well as it possibly could. Why do you think PlayStation and Xbox and the phone companies make different tiers of the fucking phone so people can't afford the luxury high-end fucking Samsung Ultra Plus Galaxy, whatever the fuck? Instead, they'll get the Galaxy A9 IV, whatever the fuck, right? Because that's one they can afford, but still a modern enough phone, right? Ooh, I wanna punch you, and those are sales. Ooh.
Business. Where is this coming from? You're entitled to nothing. Save your money and buy what you can. That's what you're supposed to do. You're not entitled to anything. Like, if Nintendo came out and they said, we feel like, in light of production costs and the value that we bring to the market, the Nintendo Switch 2 is $1,000. We made it out of gold. Okay, that's what they chose to do. And if you don't want to buy it, no one's saying that you have to. But to be like, well, but I'm confused. What about the people who can't afford it? It's just such a bizarre question.
You're just retarded. You thought entirely too much about that to defend yourself. Like, that's the problem.
Switch would be kind of hot. It'd be kind of heavy.
Sorry, I'm packing my fucking bowl. That's the problem. I get here again because I'm packing my fucking bowl.
Afford it. It's just such a bizarre question.
You know, it's only bizarre because you're running defense for it. It's not a bizarre question at all. It's really not. What about the people who can't afford it? Then yes, they can't afford it. But on the other end of that, Nintendo's not gonna make fucking sales. You want to play hardball? Let's play fucking hardball. That shit's gonna fucking tank without the price like that. It's not gonna reach projection unless really rich people buy multiple of them. I swear to God. Not in this economy. Now all these fucking terrorists and shit. Woo, you out your goddamn. You out your goddamn, bro. I would wait. I swear, dog, I will live in this motel for fucking 2 years if that means at the end of that I'm gonna get something way better. Listen, bro. This is a time we all play the long game. All right, control your temptations and control your money.
A gold Switch would be kind of hot. It'd be kind of heavy.
It would be hot and heavy.
I think the sentiment that's being expressed is gamers feel squeezed over the last 4 years. I've done well, all things considered, but income hasn't gone up with inflation. Yep, and you know what I say to that? That's not Nintendo's responsibility. That's not Sony's responsibility. That's not Xbox's responsibility. And the grand...
It's not their responsibility. It's not. But it would be smart to take that into consideration when making these decisions.
Irony of wanting to invoke wages haven't gone up. You know what's truly remarkable? According to inflation, the cost of gaming has gone down.
Mm-hmm.
I know bringing up inflation in facts is very upsetting and people don't want to hear it, but the irony of invoking wage stagnation is interesting because in the grand scheme of affordability of hobbies, gaming has gotten cheaper over the years. It has.
I don't think inflation really needs to be like super like delved in on because everyone knows inflation plays a part in everything. But even without inflation, the cost of living in general is extremely high, and anyone with any sense would pick, survival over the hobby, right? So to skirt that, you would want to make some more. You would want gaming to be more affordable if you're the company, even at a loss, because then that would gain you favor. But like, it's tough.
It's gotten cheaper. It's easier. It's easier for.
It may have gotten cheaper on paper, but it doesn't feel cheaper. It feels way more expensive. It doesn't feel that way. On paper, what the fuck ever. It does not feel cheaper. Seeing that the Switch 2 is going to be 7 or 6 or whatever, 100 bones, it's entirely too much. Doesn't matter what number it is right now, it's too high. Whatever the fuck it is, it's too high. I just saw one of my fucking Lyft drivers just told me that the new iPhone is going to be like $2,000. If you want to buy it off rip. No, son. Fuck that.
For me to buy,
even if that's a necessity, I will get a fucking Huawei phone. What the fuck?
It's cheaper for me to buy games. I can buy more games in a given month. I can with less money than I could in the past.
What? What games are you buying? That's a bit. What games are you buying? Because if you buy a fucking Balatro 4 fucking times, like, that's like, what, $60? If you buy fucking Balatro, fucking Brotato, Tunic, and Death's Door, you'd probably still be like under 100 bones. Especially if you got the Game Pass with the fucking constant sales and shit. Dog, you're so...
It's easier for me to buy. It's cheaper for me to buy games. I can buy more games in a given month. I can with less money than I could in the past.
It depends on what games. It really, really does. Because if your ass is buying, if your ass is buying that fucking Last of Us shit, that $119 shit, what the fuck it is, bruh. Plus other games, that is disposable income. That is disposable income, like personified. To just fucking buy that shit, plus other games in any given month, dog. That's privilege. Although it's money you earn to pay for shit, so it's earned privilege, but still, it's a privilege.
These are objective facts. This isn't my opinion. It's not my opinion. You use inflation calculators that I know people are scared of. Use them, and you will quickly see. You will quickly see that cost of gaming is cheaper.
I really need you to stop talking down to people. You can be right without being a dick about it. I don't know if you are right, but just the way you say things throw me off from what you're actually saying because you're a fucking dick.
Use inflation calculators that I know people are scared of. Use them, and you will quickly see. You will quickly see that cost of gaming is cheaper. Cost of gaming is so much cheaper than it was when I was a kid. Yes, in fact, Nintendo is making less money on Mario Kart World than they did on Mario Kart 8. That's exactly right, Ginger. That's why, like, this is what's happening.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody, Alapark brought it up in Morning Coffee today, and this is what's happening. Okay, this is why the conversation keeps getting pulled into a ditch, because I take up for the business perspective, and people interpret that as, well, you're just shilling for Nintendo, and I'm like, no, I'm describing basic business practices. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I don't think it's so much what you say, because I can't think about what you say right now, because you're really, I don't want to keep your voice in my fucking head, but it's like the way you argue for the business from the business perspective sounds like you're a fucking shill. Sounds like you're a meat rider. Sounds like you want to gobble some fucking nuts. But like that's what it is. Not necessarily from the business perspective or the perspective of Nintendo themselves. It's how you do it.
Freshmen in high school should be able to grapple with the ideas of, like, companies are motivated by making money because if they're...
See? Why do they deserve that? Can you explain to me why they deserve you talking to them like that?
Or not, then they cease to be companies and they go bankrupt, or I guess...
You may be correct. I'm sure high schoolers, in very broad term high schoolers, could wrap their noggins around it. But why you have to say it like that? There are dumbass high schoolers too. And there's high schools smarter than you, dickhead.
It's become a charity. Like... But the reason that we keep orbiting around the business is because that's what everybody keeps talking about. Everybody keeps framing it as if, why are they doing this? They have no right. They shouldn't do this. What about the people that can't afford it? And it's like, what the frick does the business care about that?
Let me hear that again, because he's partially, he hit something that was, hold on.
Business is because that's what everybody keeps talking about. Everybody keeps framing it as if, why are they doing this? They have no right.
Whoever frames it as they have no right to, that's wrong. They have every right to do what they want. It's their business.
They shouldn't do this. What about...
They shouldn't do it. That's completely true. They have every right to, but they should not.
About the people that can't afford it. And it's like, what the frick does the business care about that?
Because if the business... If the product is too expensive, it won't sell. That's why the business should fucking care. What the fuck do you mean? That's basic high school business.
Do you see? We're having an intersection of the business motivation and the current consumer mind frame. And the current consumer mind frame, I gotta be honest with you, I don't even think John Q. Public thinks a lick about this.
I don't know what the fuck that is. But let me hear that again, because I'm getting a little drunk.
Frame. And the current consumer mind frame, I gotta be honest.
Wait.
What the frick does the business care about that?
Mm-hmm.
Do you see? We're having an intersection of The business motivation and the current consumer mind frame.
The business motivation and the current consumer mind frame are off sync, and that's the problem. The business motivation should be in line with what the consumers want. You can't make people want things. Right? You can put it out there, and if they're attracted to it, they're attracted to it. If they're not, they're not. But if you put it out there it's so fucking expensive, you're going to repel more than you attract. Especially in this day and age. But also, it's like if you put what Xbox is doing with the Xbox Everywhere shit, and now this thing they're trying to do with Steam and the handheld shit, all the shit that Xbox has been doing lately has been at least optically very consumer friendly, extremely for the consumer type shit, and that's obvious to see. It's really obvious to see. I'm not going to fucking explain it. But this optically looks completely selfish. What they're doing with the fucking Nintendo Switch 2. Absolutely selfish. And that's what's disgusting. Right? That's what's going to lose you, your fucking people.
And the current consumer mind.
Because you can't even pretend that's for the consumer. There's no way you can pretend that, well, we put all these bells and whistles. Look, we have a fucking video game that you have to pay for, by the way, that shows every little bit in detail that we put into the Switch 2. Have fun. What are you talking about?
Mind frame. I gotta be honest with you. I don't even think John Q. Public thinks a lick about this. I think John Q. Public is just going to go buy the Switch because it's the new Switch. They're just going to go buy the new Mario game because it's the new Mario game. I don't think they're going to bat an eye at the price of the game. Do you want to know why? Everything in the store is now more expensive. They're coming from the milk aisle and the egg aisle, and they're coming from the clothing aisle, and they're not going to be like, oh!
My God, you look so fucking stupid.
Mario game. I don't think they're going to... I think John Q. Public is just going to go buy the Switch because it's the new Switch. They're just going to go buy the new Mario game because it's the new Mario game. I don't think they're going to bat an eye at the price of the game. Do you want to know why? Everything in the store is now more expensive.
No. You're fucking retarded. Especially, again, not this day and age. Now with these fucking tariffs flying around. Now with the cost of living as it is already, as I fucking said. Right. John Q. fucking Public is going to look 3 or 4 times at that fucking price tag before they even pretend to make a decision. Before they even think to look for the fucking clerk to unlock the goddamn thing. They're going to look at that price. Yes. The clapping is serious. I'm pissed. And I have a lot to say. I've been going for a while, so I have a lot to say. Also, did you hear the TTS? Because that surprised me. That's why I stopped talking. If you can't hear it, then I'll start talking over it. But, you did not fuck. It's like I get it working before, like when I'm not streaming. Like when I set up the stream, I'll fucking have it working. And then when I'll go out and come back and I start and it won't fucking work. It's like, God damn it. It's fine. I can still hear it in my ear, so it's fine. But, what the fuck was I saying? Hold on, Ty, let me get this shit on my head real quick. Bit.
It's the new Switch. They're just going to go buy the new Mario game because it's the new Mario game. I don't think they're going to bat an eye at the price of the game. Do you want to...
Yes, they will, because that's what they've been doing. Ridiculous. The pricing for the Switch 2 itself, the pricing for the games, like the fucking restrictions, nothing that this Nintendo Switch 2 thing does is even remotely consumer friendly. Even that fucking game sharing shit is temporary with your own family. How the fuck is that consumer friendly? Hello? And you think people are not going to look twice at that price, at those price tags, especially since they're new? That the fucking $80 game shit is new. People are going to pay attention to that. The Joe Nobody who fuck you just said, they're going to look 3 or 4 times at that shit. You're out of your fucking mind.
I don't know why. Everything in the store is now more expensive.
And that's exactly why they'll look 3 or 4 more times at it. Because everything else is also expensive. You're so stupid.
They're coming from the milk aisle and the egg aisle, and they're coming from the clothing aisle, and they're not going to be like, oh,
You're out of your
video
fucking...
games went up in price? Oh, they're not going to do that.
No, because that's fucking retarded. They're just going to walk right the fuck past it. They're not going to think twice about it. They're like, 700... Baby, what's the milk at? Over there? All right. You fucking... Oh, you're so stupid.
They're like, everything's going up in price. What do you want me to... What do you want me to say?
What you're going to say is you're going to choose a fucking milk and eggs before you even look at the Nintendo Switch 2. Because that's the responsible thing to do.
They're also going to look and they're going to see, you know, if they're in a Best Buy, there are going to be PC handhelds anywhere from, you know, $500 to $900. They're going to see PlayStations in the $400 to $700 range. They're going to see Xboxes in the $300 to $500 range, and then they're going to see a $450 Switch. And I don't think they're going to be like, I can't believe this.
They're going to turn their heads right around like the Exorcist and go right for that fucking Xbox. Because everything you said, they was on a lower, they're the cheapest things of the ranges you just said. They're going right for that fucking Xbox. You're out of your goddamn mind if they're not. Exactly, Tyree. That's what I'm talking about. Same fucking mind, bro. And that Xbox handheld is going to be floating around the same. That shit. Oh my god, we cannot miss that fucking June fucking showcase, bro. Because if they get the fucking price out and it's less than a Switch 2, dog, it's over for Nintendo. I swear to God, it is. They're gonna do it just because too. They see the reaction to this shit, and you know they watch. You know they fucking pay attention. It should, and that's exactly what the fucking Xbox handheld's gonna be. Well, okay, maybe a little higher. It might be. Let me shoot for like three between 3 and 4, maybe like 350. Let's just fuck it, 350, right? That sounds like a good for something brand new and Xbox, and like, you know, if it's coming off the ROG Ally shit, you know, we can make some room for it. We have to see what it does, right? And how they price their shit and how their games go. What we can do with it, right? To see if that price is really worth it. But listen, even if they slide that shit like at like fucking 400 bones, that is less than a Switch 2. That's all people gonna need to fucking know. And it has Steam on it, and it got Game Pass. Listen, dog. Listen, bro. Listen. You are gonna need a new job. No, wait. You're already panhandling. Never mind.
They're gonna be like, oh yeah, it's within the price of all the other video game hardware in the market right now. Why hide the price if it's no biggie? That was a criticism I had for the Direct, Incredible Black. But I also think with the prices being variable, as Doug Bowser talked about, and with regions not even getting the same price, I think it's hard to put game prices in an event like that. Like, Nintendo is so globally popular, you got people that want to know, well, what's the euro, what's the pound, you know, what's the USD? Obviously, putting the USD, the US dollar is the more common currency to kind of put in these things, and everybody else kind of figures it out. But, like, what about the yen?
Is it does it sound good, Ty? Is it not too loud, not too quiet? Like, is it balanced all right?
Like, it's not surprising that they don't do that.
I'm about to turn it up because my headphone is just a little too quiet in my headphone.
They know that invoking money in a presentation is generally not the greatest way to market your product, right? Especially if you're going to have variable pricing on the games. That's confusing. I will admit that's freaking confusing. I had a guy getting up my nose about, like, well, why are you saying this? We don't even know if this is true or not. You should have looked into this first. I'm like, look into it where? I can't find the prices of the games anywhere. It doesn't make any sense.
You can find it on the website. It's I saw Angry Joe react to it because back when I wasn't reacting to shit. Yeah, is it a new Sony thing? If there is, like, yeah. It's about over anyway. Fuck. Actually, that's perfect timing. God damn, that 96. Damn. I paused that shit right at the end. I guess what you gonna say doesn't really matter, does it? So fuck. Why do you do that? Stop that. Oh shit! Is there? Hold on. We like got Outer Worlds 2 gameplay. So hold on. There's a Nintendo Sony partnership fail. Nintendo and Sony. Did I spell that right? What are you talking about? Is there a video or is it an article? Because I don't know why I assumed it was a fucking video. I don't know why I assumed that. Betrayed Sony video. Oh, this one?
Nintendo betrayed Sony's PlayStation and now regrets it? 1988, Nintendo and Sony partnered together to make a disc attachment for the SNES. Everything was going well until the two companies couldn't agree on the business stuff. Money, copyright, and some small things. They're figuring that out, but they're still gonna work together, so at a convention, Sony announced they are working with Nintendo to create a disc attachment. But just one day later, Nintendo announced they are doing the disc attachment too, but with Philips, totally betraying Sony, later known as the Philips CDI, which sucked. But Sony was left there like, what? They were furious, so they created the PlayStation as payback. It felt like a breakup. Nintendo betrayed Sony's PlayStation and now regrets it?
That's a funny way to frame that. Yeah. You know, it's kind of crazy that like PlayStation really focuses on, or PlayStation fanboys really focus on imagine the PlayStation War. Yeah, imagine no PlayStation now, but we might have no Nintendo soon either. Because people keep talking about how, at least the PlayStation fanboys keep coming at Xbox about how Xbox is failing, and Xbox goes back at PlayStation. But I rarely ever see people like, maybe this is just the start of Nintendo's decline. This is a huge step down for Nintendo. This is a big hit, and it's going to be disgusting. But I wonder how far it's going to go, because again, with its Xbox handheld, bro, Nintendo might be shitting themselves. And I'm pretty sure Microsoft is an American company. That just makes it worse for tariff, like on a tariff side of things. Oh boy. Yeah. He's been streaming for over, this is April 10th, so a couple days ago. He's been streaming for over for a decade. Really? I didn't know that. He's his lifeless when his chat's dead. I bet he misses first Xbox butter chat now. Even DSP's kick chat is more lively, and somehow he has 400 plus people in the chat, and it's dead. I wish he had his chat up. I wish fucking the other one did it too. MBG. Oh wait, I didn't turn my shit up. Hold on. Still a little quiet. Let me find.
Vapor says, "Whoever did that gifted, thank you. I'm pretty sure you got snagged in."
Yeah, I wish you could see his fucking chat.
20 bomb. Pretty sure. Let's go here. There we go. So we're gonna be watching a Triple Initiative stream in about 12 minutes. Gaming news is a little slow right now.
It is a little slow. I'm not gonna hold him.
Slow.
It is. Outside of this Nintendo shit, it's kind of slow. Even the drama's slow too. That's why I don't just do gaming. Yeah, you are fucking
Which
boring, dog.
blueprints would help me remember the Outer Wilds magic again. Huh?
I'm sorry, I didn't even hear that.
It's magic again. Which blueprints would help me remember the Outer Wilds magic again.
I wish. I guess Blueprints is the
Huh?
developers, or a developer.
That sentence doesn't make any sense.
I don't understand it, so I'm not gonna even try. But the point is, you're boring. Like, even when it's just me and Tyree, I'm more interesting. If you have 400 people and you're just like dead air, bro, I can't even imagine what the chat would be like with 400 people in there, bro. That'd be fucking. I would have to turn TTS off. I'd have to make it like just like VIPs only. So it'd just be you, Pickle, the Queen, the only one being actually saying shit. For sure, for sure. Oh my god. Did you see this? Dog, this is crazy. It will chug me fucking bananas. This is the Toronto Joker got swatted on live. I don't know who the Toronto Joker is, but this is fucking wild.
Whoa! Oh, sir!
Just slow down, let me see. Okay,
Fuck, man! Yo, what the fuck are you
Just
doing,
relax,
bro?
relax, relax.
What the fuck am I doing for, bro?
Put your hands
Yo,
on
what the
top
fuck
of your
did
head.
I do, bro?
Put your hands on top of your
Yo,
head.
come on, boys!
Turn around, turn
Are you
around.
serious, bro?
Hand on top of your head. Do not move,
Bro, I did nothing to
okay?
you guys,
Do
eh?
not
I
move.
did nothing to you guys, eh? What the fuck did I do? Watch the top, watch the top.
That's fucking wild, bro. Could you imagine though, if dude just got like lit the fuck up? He get up. Oh my god, that'd been wild. So I think someone is insane. As long as someone is insane, but this seemed like something like this is a bad guy who got streamed, who got swatted, right? I don't think that, like the way he reacted and shit. I feel like something we don't know. I don't know who the Toronto Joker is, but like I might want to look into that. That might be some good 9 minutes. Jesus Christ. Must defend corpos. Oh god. Not for 9 minutes. Honey, no.
Here's the thing you have to remember, and I've said this a lot.
Do
This is
I?
why people call me a corporate.
Do you drink, Tyree? Before we listen to this fucking big guy, I need to take a sip of this fucking Di Serono. If you never had Di Serono, my guy, bro, it is so good. No. What? Dog. When was that? Don't make me fucking dig in some new academic shit, bro. I'll keep that fucking academia shit going for the rest of my life if I fucking react to his ass. Everything you remember tangentially related to that nigga put academia on that shit. Hold on, let me pull it up so I don't forget. Oh, you don't drink like on your own? Dog. It's like a it's an amaretto. A week or two ago. It's what the fuck is this? An hour and 22 minutes? What the fuck? What the hold on. Okay, first of all, Di Serono, 28%. It's like a nice, like beautiful amber brown. It's like a beautiful amber brown color, and it's like a nice like very sweet almondy kind of drink, and it's like a little bit thick too. Like it's thicker than like vodka or even bourbon. But it's like still like a liquid, right? It's very good, very very good drink. Not too heavy, like I said, 20% is really good. Like have like a couple swallows after work is fucking beautiful. Anyway, Shit, an hour and fucking dog. Though we might be here for a while. Oh, I don't know what to do. Okay, hold on. All right, fight this guy. All right, new plan. All right, new plan. We're gonna watch a couple game trailers or some. We have this gameplay overview here for for marathon. We have the Outer Worlds 2 gameplay, which is only like 11 minutes, which is great. And then we'll get that long ass fucking interview, bro. Jesus Christ. All right, let's see what we got. We're hearing very mixed things about this. Can you? Alright, sorry, I wasn't paying attention. I don't know. That lead looks really interesting. It looks really interesting though. That instant, I can't not think about it, bro. I can't. It's already in my head, bro. I'm not mad about it. I'm not mad about it though. It's totally fun. Bungie. Oh, this is the okay. This is the Bungie shit. All right, dope. This shit still sounds loud as hell. Is this me? Not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. Extremely generic name. Like very, very boring name. I can't even begin to like that name.
Marathon is a team-based extraction shooter.
I don't like AI voices. He might be actually a real person, but he sounds AI. And I don't like it.
Set around the mysterious and cutthroat world of Tau Ceti 4.
Yeah.
You are a runner. A cybernetic mercenary who's given up their human form for a biosynthetic shell with unique abilities and stats, capable of both tactical and fast-paced combat. Here you'll fight in a crew of up to 3 players across a variety of zones and points of interest. You'll face rival runners in zones of up to 18 players, countless security forces, and otherworldly threats. To scavenge the remains of a lost colony.
Does this feel slow to you?
Fortune.
Does it feel slow, Tyree?
The
Not like the
environments
the stream, but like the gameplay. Does it feel just like
you can scavenge
half
throughout
speed?
the map? Before deploying, you'll strategically build your loadout and select a runner to ensure you're equipped for the run ahead. Your objective is simple. Get in, gather as much loot as you can, and make it out alive. Die, and all your gear will be up for grabs. Survive, and your loot can be taken into future runs as you grow in power and fill your vault. Death is inevitable, but it's never the end. Think quickly on your
Is it
feet
ever?
and outplay
It's a
your
multiplayer
opponent.
game. Shut up.
And in your next run, you and your teammates will be the ones coming out on top. And even if you're down on your luck, factions can sponsor you with a fresh loadout, so you can get right back into the fight. Bungie brings its best-in-class first-person multiplayer action to the forefront. Dynamic and tactile gunplay, runners with unique playstyles, and customizable builds create highly dynamic and strategic team fights.
It feels really slow.
Whether you're on a zero-to-hero run or high-rolling with powerful gear, you'll need to use your best judgment when you decide which fights to pick and how.
I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. Bungie's just a name at this point. I'm not gonna hold you. I can't even begin to imagine the same people who made Halo. Because, you know, even to be fair, most of the people who were in Bungie when Bungie left, they went to 343. A good bit of them did. Like, these aren't the same people, clearly. But honestly, though, it feels like baby's first shooter. I'm not gonna hold you. Like, you'll give your kid this before you give him Fortnite.
Because no matter how geared you are, players with skill and strategy will always have the edge. Marathon is designed to be played in crews, with contextual pings, shared objectives, and down but not out, to streamline playing with your friends. Death is not the end. And if you're
Who the fuck is playing this game, bro?
your
What the
friends,
fuck was that?
objectives, and down but not out, to streamline playing with your friends.
Not that.
Death
This. Who the
is
fuck you
not the
shooting
end.
at? You
To
got
streamline
no
playing with your
aim, bro.
friends. Death
You missed like 5 shots. It's at least 3. That's the 3rd shot. I think he misses 2 more before he even lines it up. That's just crazy, bro. 2.
is not the
Okay, no, he missed 1 more shot. But still, that's ridiculous to notice. Dog, I am fucking a little bit crossfaded and I fucking noticed that, bro. Dog, you out of your mind.
end. And if
You don't have the right people playing this fucking game, bro.
one standing, you can overcome the odds to
See, that's why you don't want me playing these kinds of games. I'd be way too good, way too fast, and it would just be boring by the fucking second match.
revive your teammates and get out.
People give a lot of shit to Call of Duty, but Call of Duty is really where the skill comes from. Like, for real, for real. Like, I didn't get really good at Halo until I got good at Call of Duty. And I was playing Halo before I played Call of Duty.
With your hard-earned loot. And if you believe your skills alone are enough to conquer any challenge, we give you the freedom to opt out of crew fill, to take all the glory for yourself as a solo runner. No 2 runs in Marathon ever play out the same. With dynamic
Fucking hope
events,
not.
variable weather, and unpredictable players, you'll have to adapt on the
I do like variable weather. Yeah, I saw Luke Stevens say he tried it out, but I wasn't like I was thinking about watching his review of that. But like it's like so boring. I don't think I need to watch his review on that. Like I respect his opinion, but dog, I don't think I care enough to watch it.
events,
I think I probably played Fragpunk before I played this.
variable weather, and unpredictable players, you'll have to adapt on the fly if you want to survive. Each run has a time limit, and anything can happen while you're chasing your objective. Looking to unlock upgrades or
But like I forgot to say, more multiplayer games and maps do need variable weather. Weather changing is like so good for immersion. Even if it's like a little unrealistic because you have like what, like 15 minutes to half an hour to play a fucking match. So like time of day might, change a bit faster than like it would in real life. But you still get that change, right? You still might have like rain come in and then come out, or fog roll in and fog roll out. Is the Queen playing it? I mean, again, if the squad ain't squatting up, I'm not gonna squat up if it's squatting up. But if the Queen wants me to watch it back, I'll watch it back.
increase your faction reputation.
That's my terms and
Slip into the
conditions.
shadows as void and ghost past your enemies. Search the map for rare materials and profit opportunities without being discovered. Want to push enemy teams and steal their loot? Bring in Glitch with agility implants and your strongest weapons to disrupt rival crews. Running support for your friends.
Yeah.
Grab extra equipment, shield charges, and a specialized backpack to be the lifeline they need. You're always free to experiment with team compositions, and the only limit to how you want to play your runner is your loot and imagination. Endgame challenges.
I mean, if it's on Game
ranked play,
Pass,
discover
I'll run my
secrets,
bacon if it's on
seasonal
Game Pass.
storytelling,
I'll run a match or
community
two.
events, and more all await you in Season 1, where you and your friends will start to unravel the mysteries of Tau Ceti 4.
Tau Ceti.
Remember,
Tau Ceti was from in my brain because of fucking Starfield. 'Cause Tau Ceti was where the fucking I'm pretty sure that's where the fucking big monster motherfuckers, the heat leeches came from. You just want me to play that fucking game, don't you?
Your own
But I'm pretty sure Starfield's name scheme came from the actual planet name. So I think that's why Tau Ceti's used here as well. It's not like copyrighted.
only ever one run away from your next big score.
Guess what I'm not gonna do. Oh, is it? That's dope. I'm gonna keep that for later though. Yoink. Oh, what the fuck? Listen, bro. Dog, what the fuck is going? Jesus Christ, bro. Fucking losing my marbles. Let's see. Oh yeah, see there it is. Wait, it's Outer Worlds 2. Fucking hell. Outer Worlds 2. Fuck it. I'll fix the pages later. Did you play the Outer Worlds 1? I'm looking forward to Outer Worlds 2.
Welcome to our latest IGN First, and it's all about The Outer Worlds 2. This is the very first look at its gameplay to kick off our exclusive coverage throughout the month of April. I got to visit the developers at Obsidian to see the game itself.
This isn't your fault, Mr. Narrator guy, Michael. It's very good. It's very, very tongue-in-cheek, very, very very corporate humor, you know, like everything like super bureaucracy kind of humor, right? And very dark too, like dark kind of humor, like Bethesda and Obsidian do. It's really good. It's not too long either, and it can be really fucking funny. Like if you do the stupid ending, oh my god, the zero intelligence ending is fucking hilarious.
Interview them about how it was made, and get insight on a ton of its new features. So keep an eye out for our deep dives in the coming weeks. But for now, enjoy this look at a quest that takes you through the N-Ray facility, where you'll see many of its new gameplay systems in action.
You should. I think it's on Game Pass. It should be. It looks better than the first one. Feels very familiar. That's a little bit different, but it still feels pretty familiar. The text boxes and the looting and all that.
That's the range, Commander. Oh, this will be glorious. Hope my enthusiasm doesn't get the better of me. Those traitors need to suffer.
Jesus
Everything
Christ.
must become nothing before it can become everything.
That sounds extremely religious.
Enemies descried. It's killing time.
The rift is my gateway to transcendence. My piety is the key.
I was not expecting it. That ragdoll was ridiculous. Oh, you fucking flexing for no reason.
Oh, the unspeakable things I'm...
See, they should have had this guy play the fucking other game. That gun shoots slow as shit. I don't like guns that shoot too slow. Or has a charge. I'm not good on charge guns. I love when they do. Oh, that's so good. I'm glad they brought that back. I love unique loading screens, or like good like lore, like informational loading screens. Like I'm never going to need to know any of this, but it's just so cool that they thought of it. You know, they thought this much about how these characters go, and they did the same thing for Fallout 4. They did some real detailed concept art. I love that kind of shit.
Now this is just sloppy. If I wasn't already here to kill all these traitorous fools, I'd be forced to use one or two as an example to the rest.
Yeah, you're talking too much. It looks really good. It looks really clean. Nice and
0.36
clean.
cubed divided by the standard rate of fluid flow, and then you multiply by, is it 30 or?
No, it's 30.
Oh, hello.
Hi.
Look at the state of this poor fool. They just left her bleeding out? Exsanguination is an art. Where's the precision, the pride in their work? This is just embarrassing.
I agree.
There's a cultist behind you. Wait, surely she isn't with you.
Yeah, she's my friend.
Fine. Just please keep her away from me.
Well, do what we need to, and then we can get on.
The crazed cultist, people like your friend here,
Yeah.
have been sowing destruction throughout the range for days. I've seen few firsthand, but that isn't because they've gone. Rather, I believe they have become visibility deficient.
So you lost them? You could threaten someone with a scythe? Hold the fuck up. Bring that back. That's fine. I'll be randomly fine. Wait. I'll be just randomly firing my weapon until it hits something. I'll just randomly swing my weapon until it hits something. That's great. See, that's what I like about this fucking game. If you didn't have a scythe in your fucking pocket, you wouldn't be able to say that. That's funny. We're playing this game 100%.
There's no such thing as invisibility. I can only theorize that their visual
Yes, there
forms were
is.
sent out of phase when they haphazardly tampered with pressurized N-rays.
Their actions are inexcusable. Science allows us to unveil the wonder of the rifts. We do not disrespect it. Now, is there any science around here we can use to find and kill them?
It's a shame the facility is in shambles. We have an N-ray scanner device that may render the cultists far easier for one to locate. The scanner is an optical device designed to detect electrical signals and the N-rays given off by all living beings. Visible or not, the cultists still give off N-rays. They were stored nearby. But with the damage to the facility, you'll likely need to use the maintenance vent on the wall there.
You know, she keeps saying N-ray was a particular kind of, flair to it. I think that she might be racist, bro. She said N-ray like 4 or 5 times, and I'm getting a little offended.
Behind the screen to get anywhere near it. Don't worry. I'll just be here in my deepening puddle of blood.
Yeah, you do that. You do that. Yeah, that's what's great about this writing too, for this series, the Outer World series. It's like it's cynical. Right. Right.
not, my brethren. The eyes of the unworthy cannot behold our transcendent forms.
That's probably true.
There's the N-ray scanning device the scientist was talking about.
Hey. Chill with that. Oh, those are knicker goggles? do you remember? Do you remember the episode of Family Guy where they had the cutaway with they had the Star Trek shit, and they had LeVar Burton's fucking headband shit, or like fucking sunglasses, and he puts them on, and all he sees is like people in KKK robes. It's like, who the fuck would make these for him? This is the N-rays. It pointed all the niggas throughout the walls. There's a nigga, breathing all the white man's air. Dog, I heard a crazy insult the other day. Dog, it was something about someone was talking about the fucking the fucking Jamaicans who were the hell eating fucking dogs and shit. Someone was talking about them, and he called them fucking sand monkeys. I was like, what the fuck? A sand monkey? That's crazy! Because he's on a fucking island. That's crazy. It is also crazy because it made me think of back. I had like a whole flashback back to like middle school when someone called me a sand nigger because I looked like a fucking Middle Eastern, right? Because it was No, what the fuck? The California's news champ tweeted, "No, I didn't." That's weird. News channel, no, I didn't, and that is crazy. But it made me think of sand nigger because someone called me that in middle school because I looked like I was Middle Eastern. I was kind of like right after like 9/11. It was like, whoa, that's crazy. But that one makes less sense. But I'm mad at Sand Monkey because Sand Monkey kind of makes sense. I'm mad at how accurate that is. Yeah, they might say niggers. Sorry, my bad. The multiple, all of you, not just the one. My bad.
Enemy spotted. Homicide always cheers me up.
The Sand Monkey is fucking wild. That's a fucking new one, bro. I gotta write that one down somewhere.
Is that you, Presiding Bishop? I'm sorry, I haven't had time to clean up. It's so hard to get bloodstains out of our uniforms.
Yeah, no, it's fine. Speech and medical. Damn. I always get, dog, you have to have your speech high, bro. Get your speech high as early as possible. Early as humanly possible in any fucking game like this. Speech and intelligence are like invaluable. Because anyone can shoot a fucking gun. Anyone can be good at shooting. You can find an OP gun. You can just get good at weapon sway and shit. Like it's totally fine. The intelligence and all like the technical skills and shit, that's what you want.
You can use it to see the wires connecting this door to the nearest override panel. Try not to electrocute yourself.
Bitch.
Don't worry. I'll just be here in my deepening puddle of blood.
Yeah, you said that before, and you should keep doing that. I gotta find them niggers. I'm never gonna get monetized. I never am. I'm going to rely on donations. Oh, there's another. Oh, there's another one, boy. I can smell even all the way up here, boy. Now, which one's for the mustard gas? Ooh, this one? How about this one?
That should do it. Let's get on with the killing.
You spoke my language, lady. Daddy need a new pair of boots. And I want them brown skinned.
You've opened the way forward. Very good work.
Yeah, I'll be fine for a long time. Because I can say whatever the fuck I want to say. And you killed her. You know what though? This is actually extremely interesting. You know, let me write this out. Hold on.
That's just the taste of what's to come in The Outer Worlds 2 and what we're covering in this month's IGN First. We'll be breaking down character builds, the new flaw system, all the wild and wacky weapons, and how much bigger this sequel is.
Dog, we have to watch
So,
all
for
of
your
that shit.
exclusive coverage on The Outer Worlds 2.
We're watching
stick
all of that
with
shit.
IGN.
Watching every bit of that shit. But I didn't think about it until the end there. Like, I thought they just had the cultist there just because like they just, whatever. It's just, you know, we could pick a companion, pick that one. She sounds fun and crazy, whatever. Let's go, right? The way the scientists reacted to her, you know, and the way I was playing along with everyone, just naturally how it goes, right? I felt like, you know, playing the bad guy. Just naturally felt like playing the bad guy because it just gave me that vibe, right? Even all that fucking Uncle Ruckus shit, it was just playing off of what the vibe I was getting, right? Just like the bad guy kind of vibe, but also being funny because I'm fucking hilarious. But when he went back and killed her, I was like, oh, that was a very bad thing to do. We're on a fucking bad playthrough. This is a bad playthrough. Dog, that was beautiful. Beautiful. Love it. Do the shit again backwards. Now I'm curious as to what Luke Stevens says about that because I want to see if you pick up on that too. But we might have to do that on my own time because we got some fucking academics in Kanye apparently, and I don't know where that is. You know what? Why don't they just fuck it? Oh, here it is. Found it. Oh shit. I gotta go back to. Hold on. Wait. I see it. Oh wait. Hold on. I'll be right back.